We are all the Bobobobs, traveling through space we go. We all fly through outer space, on our way to planet Earth. Flying through the stars we're flying, and on the way we're trying to help some of our newfound friends. We'll use our special powers to fight off any dangers we find each day. Starship, the Bobulation starship. We fill it with our friendship. Cross the starfleet universe, loading our sailing ship. We're loading to planet we're going. Fly with us and share the fun. Time, we're floating across time, and on the way we'll find adventures close our journey's end. Worlds we've never seen before, new skies and different shores, exploring lands so far from home. Fun, we'll also share some fun, so come and join along.
The Bobobobs aboard their starship, the Bobular Quest, go about their chores. In the galley, Fritz busily prepares breakfast.
Low, low, low,
Busily and noisily.
Are you disparaging my singing, you fuzzy-faced furball? Run along, will you? Any more lip from you, and I'll burn your breakfast. Oh, all right. I won't sing anymore. Just for you, I'll switch to yodeling. Yodeling-hoo, yodeling-hoo, yodeling. Yep, nothing like a good yodel to clear the decks.
And it goes this way. We eat our Obus fruit to keep us fit and strong. And we grow it plump and juicy in our Obus. Yum. If it weren't for Obus fruit,
I can't hear myself think. I said quiet!
I'm just singing to stay cheerful. It's so much work picking the Obus. If only they were bigger.
We can't make them bigger. Our powers don't work on the Obus. So quit singing and start working.
There must be something we can do. We have to pick dozens a day to get enough juice for us all. I know all Bobobobs need the juice to stay healthy, but I'm sick of having to work so hard to get it.
I have to admit we do work very hard, Ein, but Huh?
Shh. What is it, Stein?
I heard something. There. Aha. That little fruit filcher. Come on, Ein. Shh. Let him see you. Right? As if we didn't have enough to do without having to chase that pesky little poacher.
Precisely. Come back here, you! We'll get you this time! Come here, you!
You'll pay for that!
Give yourself up! You haven't got a chance! You've had it!
Whoa. I've
You've got what, Stein? This better be good.
Good, it's fantastic. We're going to use our scientific genius to create a growth spray for the Obus. We'll grow them so big, one a day will do the whole crew.
And if we make them that big, they'll be too heavy for Blip to steal.
Enough manual labor. Let's go to the laboratory where we belong.
Nothing would make me happier.
If it works, we'll be the toast of the scientific community.
And you're sure it has no dangerous side effects, Stein?
Well, none I know of, but if there are, they'll be revealed when we test it. Shall we?
Sure, I just hope our calculations are correct. It's a complicated formula.
Don't worry. I bet our little brainchild works beautifully.
Well, then, why don't we just give it a try, Stein? Here goes. No reaction whatsoever.
Maybe you didn't use enough. Try some more.
Okay. That should do it.
Still nothing. How annoying.
You bungled the proportions. I knew you'd blow it.
I did not. You fumbled the filtration. You're totally incompetent.
Ha! Well, if I'm totally incompetent, then you are a bumbling boob.
Oh, well, if I'm a bumbling boob, you're a clumsy old crackpot. You can't boil water and get it right.
Huh?
Whoa!
They're growing.
Yes!
Hey, we did it! I knew we could! We're brilliant! Whoopee!
Hey, wait a second. Look, they're still growing.
Uh-oh. I think we may have sprayed too much growth spray on them.
That's right. And if we don't stop them growing somehow, they could grow out of control. What are we going to do, Ein?
I don't know, Stein.
Ein, look at the Obus fruit.
Yes, Stein, they're listening to the music. They stopped moving.
Hey, they stopped growing too. The music must be able to control them. Gentle music like this calms them down and they stop growing. And if that's the case, lively music should excite them and make them start growing again.
Does this mean I can sing for the Obus whenever I like?
No, your singing could kill it. So none of that. We'll use our records to control it.
La 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 oh la oh la oh la.
Oh. Wow. Meow, meow, meow. Whoa.
Let's get picking, Ein.
Right, Stein.
Excellent.
1,
2,
and 3.
3, and the basket's full.
Just a little more spray and we'd be sure they were too big for Blip to steal. And 2 Obus would be all we'd need to fill a basket.
Sounds good to me, Ein. At just 2 per basket, the job will take 1/5 as long.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There and there. And when we're finished, we'll just throw on a little lively music till they're the right size.
Exactly. Now it's all in my beard.
Oh, sorry.
You? Hey, fellas, what have you done? How come the Obus fruit are so big all of a sudden?
Shh, don't tell a soul. How'd you find out anyhow?
I saw Blip dragging off an Obus up by my galley. It was twice as big as he was, so I came to find out what you've been up to.
We can't tell you. It's a secret. Or at least it was till Blip got up to his old tricks, the little pest.
Oh, even if it's a secret, you can tell me.
Well, all right. Promise you won't tell anyone else?
Cross my heart, I won't tell a soul. What's going on?
Fritz, we've invented a growth spray. A little of this and some music, and the Obus grow like crazy.
I hope there was something like that. Think maybe I could borrow some?
Borrow some? Oh, what do you want it for, Fritz?
Please, don't ask me to explain, but I promise I'll be careful with it and I'll bring it back tomorrow. Come on, fellas, it'd mean a lot to me.
Well, make sure that no one sees it, and all right.
Thanks, fellas, I appreciate it.
Let's set up the music before spraying the rest.
Right.
That night, after a hard day's work, a weary Einstein sleep peacefully. But as they slumber, things are happening in the Obusium. Einstein are playing a record they think will inspire the Obus to grow steadily but slowly overnight. But both in their cabin and in the Obusium, the music is inspiring a far more aggressive reaction than they had expected.
Suffering starbursts. It's hair. I've grown hair. I'm not bald anymore. Wow, Stein's hair has been growing too. Look at the size of his beard. Oh, I must have done this when I accidentally zapped him with that growth spray. Hey, wait. I never got zapped with the growth spray, so my hair couldn't have grown. This is all Stein's. Oh, well, he's not gonna show me up. Oh. 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 Huh? Ah. Stein! What happened?
My beard's so heavy I can hardly lift it. It feels like it weighs 10 tons. Oh, I'll never walk again.
Of course you will. Your beard stopped growing now. All you need is a trim.
Oh, careful, Ein.
Just hold still. You'll be fine.
Oh.
There.
Thank you, Ein.
Thank you, Stein. Don't you notice anything?
No. Is there something different about you?
Yes, take a look. What do you see?
A bald head?
No, you see hair. I borrowed some of yours to make a toupee.
Oh, yeah, now I see it perched right on top, plain as day.
So tell me, what do you think?
Well, hey, I must love it. Did you hear my heart pounding just then?
Huh? That wasn't your heart pounding. Someone's at the door. Who could that be this early in the morning? Who is it?
It's me, Fritz. Let me in.
Huh?
What happened to your hair?
I sprayed my bald spot with that growth spray of yours, but instead of growing hair on my bald spot here, it grew lots of hair everywhere else.
You fell for it too, huh, Fritz? I had high hopes for hair myself. But look, it was just Stein's beard. I guess the spray only grows what's already there. Oh, no, who could it be this time? Who's there?
It's me, Wilbur.
What do you want, Wilbur?
Captain Hooter wants to see you on the bridge at once.
Do you have any idea why the captain wants to see us?
Nope, not at all.
Well, thank you, Wilbur. Thank you. Tell the captain we'll be right up.
Okay, then. I wonder what that's about.
Don't ask me, but we'll have to go up. I'm sorry, but your hair will have to wait, Fritz. I'll give you a trim, and with any luck, that will be the end of it. But whatever you do, don't spray on any more. And remember our deal. Don't breathe a word about this to anyone.
Don't worry, I don't want trouble.
Perfect. Now off with you. Hurry up, Stein. You know how the captain hates to be kept waiting.
Oh, Ein, you don't think the captain has found out about our growth spray, do you?
I sure hope not. He wouldn't be pleased we didn't ask him first. Oh, so it's you, Blip. You little sneak in the grass. You're on your way to steal another Obus, aren't you? You don't fool me.
He's telling the truth. We're just playing.
Ein, we don't have time for this. We have to see the captain.
Blip, if I catch you in the Obusium again, I'll teach you a lesson you won't forget. Huh. Come on, Stein.
Hey, we should peek at the Obusium. It'll serve him right.
Wilbur, what's keeping Ein and Stein? They should be here by now.
Beats me, Captain. Ein said they'd come.
I haven't seen them in days. What have they been up to?
Here we are, Captain. You wanted to see us, sir?
Yes, I want you to analyze that peculiar vapor. It's been hanging around the ship all night. I don't like the look of it.
Oh. Captain, that vapor is some kind of growth spray.
What? How do you know that? You haven't even run any tests on it yet.
Oh, no need to test that, Captain. I'd know that growth spray anywhere. It must have leaked out, I guess. Not from the Obusium, though. Tell him.
No, sir. Wherever that growth spray leaked from, it sure didn't leak from the Obusium. I guarantee you that.
Still, it might be wise not to get too close to it. It could affect the growth of the Obus fruit. In fact, we'd better go check it out. Bye!
Leaks, growth spray? What was that all about? Oh, they're up to something.
Right, and whatever it is, it must have something to do with the Obus fruit, but I wonder what.
I don't know, but one thing I can tell you, the Obus juice they served up yesterday had a funny taste to it. Didn't agree with me at all.
Did it make you feel strange, too? I had to lie down after mine, and so did Petronella.
Well, in Petronella's case, feeling strange would be only normal.
And just what is that supposed to mean, Needle Nose?
No, you misunderstand. I merely meant I've put Wilbur on a special diet which could have given him some protection which you wouldn't share.
It's a neat diet. It's supposed to build up my brain power.
Brain power? What would Cornelius know about that?
Now, don't argue, everyone. The fact is, a lot of the crew complained about the Obus juice, and I felt a bit odd myself last night.
Come on, Blip. We have to warn Daddy. Captain Daddy, sir. Captain Daddy, sir.
Eh?
They're huge, gigantic. They're incredible.
Easy, little Bob, easy.
The Obus fruit have grown. They're enormous.
Yeah, they're huge. And there's no more room for them down there. They're set to burst right out.
Come on, everyone, to the Obusium.
It's no use, Ein. They're growing too fast.
What's going on down here?
No, nothing.
What's wrong with the Obus? Why are they so big?
Don't ask us. We
Captain.
don't know. I haven't seen any big Obus. Have you, Stein?
Quit stalling and tell me what's going on. Get away from there. It's gaining on us. Run, everyone. If this keeps up, they'll burst the bobula. Einstein, is there any way to stop it growing?
Yes, play gentle music. Oh!
Gentle music. Where are we supposed to find music now? Blip, no! Come on!
Help! Someone help! Oh, Wilbur, A.T., help! I'm scared!
Music, maybe that'll stop them. It's working. Coming, Petronella, hang on.
Help! I can't hold on much longer!
Oh, Petronella, take my hand. I'll pull you aboard. That's it. Gotcha. There.
Where are those balding botanists? I want a word with them!
Petronella, wait! At least give them a chance to explain.
It'll take more than explanations to satisfy me. What's that?
Aha! This could be the culprit now. Let's see. Growth spray. Our friends have been doing some unauthorized research. Einstein, where are you?
Here, Captain. I guess you're pretty upset, huh?
If you wanted to experiment, why didn't you ask? You almost scuttled the bobular.
And you almost sent me flying off into space.
It was bad enough keeping the spray secret, but then you lied about that vapor. It was leaking from the Obusium.
I knew he'd figure it out sooner or later.
Don't look at me. You were the one who said you could control the stuff.
I only did it so you and I wouldn't have to work so hard.
So that's what this whole muddle was about. You wanted bigger berries just to make your job easier. Well, if you thought you could save yourself some work, you were wrong, because the first job I have for you is to shrink those Obus back to normal size.
Oh, in 3 days and nights, and we still haven't come up with a single formula for a shrinking spray.
Don't worry, Stein. I'm sure I've got it this time. I mixed some water with this latest batch, and I can hardly see the water now, so this has to be it.
Oh, I sure hope so, Ian.
Well, here goes, Stein. Keep your fingers crossed. It works!
Thank heavens.
Finally, they're all back to normal size. I thought we'd never finish.
And the trouble is, this was just the first part of our punishment.
Don't remind me. How could a little plant do so much damage?
And how could one little idea backfire so completely?
That's for sure. We've never worked so hard in our lives.
Next time, the Bobobobs narrowly escape a menacing meteor shower, only to be overrun by Lest and Pest, two reckless and carefree space combers who wander the universe, spreading chaos and confusion wherever they go. No one escapes their frantic antics when the space combers pay the Bobobobs an unannounced visit.